Hello everyone, and welcome to a Farming Sim 19 tutorial. Today we are talking about horses. So first thing you need, as always, is to place the pasture. So go to Animal Pens, find the horse paddocks. There's a small one that holds 8 horses and a larger one that holds 16. They take oats, hay, and water. So make sure you own the land before you place it. Once you plop it down, you'll have this thing here. Go to the front, hit the Open Animal Dialog key, so R on a keyboard, and you'll come up with this. It doesn't matter what kind of horse you pick, they all work the exact same way. So just go ahead and choose one, double click it or however many you want, pay the fee if you're not transporting it yourself, and confirm. Your horse will then show up here, so I think we just bought this one. We can go into our menu here, and Edward is the horse we just bought. It is worth $2,900 as of now. When we look at this box, you will see these 3 statistics over here. You have fitness, which is what you will be training, doing daily training to improve. You have their health, which is just making sure they are fed and watered, and then you have cleanliness to make sure they have straw, and we'll also brush them at the end of the training sessions. They take oat and hay, which I'll show in just a little bit, and their effectiveness is down here, so make sure you do give them both so that they have optimal health. If you want to rename your horse, down here you can either hit rename or the space button and name it to whatever you want, and then you have your horse. So let's look at giving them all the things they need. First of all, straw is over here. There's multiple ways you can do it. You can pick it up with a front loader like I have there. A front loader, that's wrong. A loading wagon, so if you just harvest wheat, oats, or barley with the straw swath enabled and then just pick it up. You can also bale your own straw. You can also go into the shop and go to Bales and buy your straw bales here. If you do bales, you will have to go get a I don't know what they call them, straw blower outer. One of these 3 things. These all attach to front loaders, or this one is its own vehicle, this Primor, this Coon Primor over here, and you'll just put the straw bale in it and it'll blow it out. So I bought this one here because this works, so you can see by the attachment with my front loader. When you do buy it, it'll come with its own little like bale spikes, which is kind of nice. So you'll that'll just be attached to it. We'll hook that up. I already put the straw bale in it, and then you go over here and you'll see in the menu it says unload here. That's not what we want, so we have to hit U to go to straw blower, and then we should have an option to overload. There we go. Sorry, I was right. Start overloading, and it'll blow it into the pen. And if we go into our horses, we'll see that the straw is filling up. So multiple ways to do straw. You choose whatever works for you. I'll detach this tool, but I'm going to keep the bale spike for hay. Water's pretty easy. You just get a water tank. Again, it's in the tools section under animals. You can just get this little one here that holds water. Plop down a water tank from the placeables, which is under miscellaneous right here, and it's got infinite water in it. Just take it over to the watering station, refill it, take it over here, fill it up. Nothing too crazy there. Now for the oats, you can just harvest it into a tipper and dump it into the food. You can also buy a pallet, which is over here, not pallet, big bag. Right here, this is going to be 1,000 units of oats. Take a front loader with the pallet extension and just hover over your trough there. That'll give it oats. For hay, you can TED mowed grass and make your own hay, or just go ahead and bale your own hay, or just like with the straw, you can buy your own hay bales. Pick it up with a pallet fork or a bale spike. Hopefully this is on there good enough. And if you just kind of drop it in, it'll disappear, and they have hay. So I know that was a lot of stuff. I'm going to link to a couple tutorials of mine that will actually show all those things, how to make straw, how to make hay, how to make bales, in other tutorials, because they do take a while, and this is just about horses. So that gets them fed, watered, and gives them straw bedding. Now, the most important thing about horses is that we want to train them to make them worth money. So we just bought this one, and it's worth $3,000, which is less than what we paid for it. I have, let's see, Calypso here. I've trained him up to 80%, and he's worth $40,000. Once you have them at 100%, my last horse went for $50,000, so they're huge money makers. Now, to train them, you have to ride them every day, and you'll see this stat down here, daily riding. I've already done this with Gunsmoke. I'm in the middle of it with Pistol. So let's go find whatever. Again, I'll keep the keys up. There he is. So if you go over here, you'll see ride whatever, and we're riding. I recommend just jumping the fence with the space bar. You can open the gate, but it's kind of finicky and just easier to jump. And then just move. It doesn't matter if you walk, trot, canter, gallop, or walk backwards. As long as you're moving the horse, it's going to train the same amount. And I found that it takes about 5 real-time minutes to get the daily riding up to 100%. So you can already see we're at 7 with whatever, and it just keeps going up. And when that gets to 100%, that's all you can do for the day. Also note that it won't actually go up the fitness level until midnight, until the new day. Then the training level will reset and you'll get your fitness level. And as long as you train them to 100%, the fitness level will go up 10%. So you start at 5, so it takes about 20 days. No, it's wrong. 10 days to get them to 100%. So Gunsmoke tomorrow will be at 35%, and it's about $5,000 per 10%, so $5,000 a day profit if you train them. If you don't train them, they will go down in fitness level just a little bit. It won't be a full 10% drop. It's like 2 or 3, I think my numbers were showing. And then when you're done with them and you're done training them, just take them back to the pen if you want, and then you'll have to clean them. So you'll notice that whatever's probably a little dirty, we'll see his cleanliness here. That's because we were riding him. So if you go find him, you'll see he's got a little dirt on him, and all you have to do to clean him, you'll see in the top left tools, I just click a lot and then he's clean. And that is it. The other nice thing about horses is once you take them out of the pen, they act as vehicles. So I have Pistol out and about somewhere. So if I switch vehicles, eventually I will be on this guy, on Pistol. And again, he's in the middle of training, so I can take him wherever I want, just leave him wherever I want, or take him back to the pen and clean him. You cannot clean him outside the pen. And then when I was like, what else is there? Oh yeah, we got to sell them. So once you have them as profitable as you want them, just go over to where you bought them, hit R again to bring up the dialogue, and then go over to this side, which is your farm, and just double click, and this will tell you how much you're going to get, confirm it, and get your money. That is everything about horses. Again, I'll link to some other tutorials in the description, since there's some things that are a lot more involved that are kind of outside the scope of this tutorial. So I hope that helped give you a quick look on horses in Farming Sim 19. Leave a comment or question below if you have any. Leave a like or dislike depending on your feelings about this video. And of course, as always, have yourselves a very nice day.